Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. When last we left off, we did a job for Francine Garrett at the Atomic Wrangler, collecting debts from a few different people. Tonight we're going to meet her twin brother, James Garrett, and do a quest for him as well.
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
You can ask him what he has for sale. It's going to be the same stuff that Francine sells, most likely. You can ask him how business is.
We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking.
And you can actually ask him to increase your rep in Freeside. You pay him to do it, but it's a way to get rep without doing any quests.
For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind?
But honestly,
what do you need then?
it's pretty easy to get rep here, so I've never done it. You can ask him for work though. This is what we want to do if we want the quest.
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
Alright, well, I want at least 100 caps for each candidate I bring in.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
Aren't they critical to your business? How about double?
Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions and I'll pay double.
Alright, I'll see if I run across any.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Where would I look for a sex bot, though?
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Bye.
Alright, now we have some people to look around for. Now, I do remember where all three of these are, so that's not a huge problem. We'll go ahead and activate that quest. You can get Old Ben over there to be the suave talker, but I think there's a specific stuff you have to do for that I can't remember too well, so I'm gonna go for the easier option. We met a suave talker last episode, and it turns out he's the perfect candidate for this. But before we go see him, we're gonna get this ghoul cowboy. Or should I say, ghoul cowgirl. There's a guard at the old Mormon fort for the followers that is a ghoul and wears a cowboy outfit. There she is, right there.
Howdy.
Beatrix Russell. So, who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the dogs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
What are you doing with the followers then?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
I bet you've seen a lot.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
That's a little bit cryptic. It sounds like you're a bit of a dom.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Are you interested in working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
Oh, this wouldn't be as a guard, Beatrix.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
You don't even have a nose. You don't own a nose, and you're not gonna let people own you? I mean, you'd be an independent, though. With a deep discount on the booze.
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms.
And we have a ghoul cowboy.
And I may have answers.
We can ask her about Freeside and the various things going on.
What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees.
What about the Kings?
What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else. Just with better clothes. The King himself, though? He's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
And the NCR?
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them. Something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple.
Mr. House?
Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot. I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people.
So that's the first time we actually start hearing something about Mr. House. Most of the other people we ask don't really know anything about him. But according to Beatrix, who was around before the war, he was a famous businessman. And then he disappeared for 200 years after the bombs dropped. And came back with a vengeance, it seems. Very interesting. Maybe we'll meet him at some point.
I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart. Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing. What did you want to know?
And that about does it for her.
Bye.
Now that we have our ghoul cowgirl, let's go find this suave talker that we met last episode. And see how willing he is to join after we kind of just threatened him to force him to give up his debt. I mean, he tricked us into getting that password, so he better fucking do it or I'ma slit his goddamn throat. You ever have your throat slit with a flame sword? I don't think it would be pleasant. I don't think it would be pleasant at all. He should be right around this corner. Yep, there he is on the radar. Right over here, Santiago, the man himself. I'm back, bitch boy.
Santiago has nothing left to give. Leave me now.
Oh, you have more. I know you do. You want some work?
I am honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately.
Also, your discount was a lie.
Santiago knows not of what you speak. Here, I'll pay you back extra. I'm sorry.
And looks like we got... Oh my. Oh, I think we just got double from the thing. Because we got his debt earlier and turned in the quest, and now we told him the discount was a lie, and he paid us again. But he paid his debt off again. I mean...
You won't. I'll be clean as a whistle.
I'm not gonna complain. That's some extra caps that we need. I think that'll just about put us to 2,000. 1936. We are almost there. We are almost there. But now we have our suave talker. We were told to go ask Mick at Mick and Ralph's if he knew where a sex bot was. So they're right here. Let's go ahead and ask him. Right inside this building here.
Man, Jacob's absinthe is phenomenal stuff. I don't think I've slept this well in ages. If you haven't tried it yet, he's been supplying the Wrangler with the stuff. So, what can I get you?
Dude, this guy looks high off his ass right now. You know where I can get a sex box? Sex bot?
You some kind of machine fetishist
Sex box. That's funny.
Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about. I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal.
So I'm not actually gonna do it right now. I'm gonna maybe save it for later.
Just stop back and see me if you need one made. Anything else I can help you with?
Because I think we should be able to program it in ourselves with our science. If not, we'll come back here and do that for him.
Hey, you're the one who's been...
That happens a lot. It kind of gets a little bit annoying, but hey, it's free stuff, so you can't really complain. Now, the Cerulean Robotics place that he mentioned is actually in the one area of Freeside that we haven't really explored yet, over by the train tracks. Now, we checked out the train tracks a little, but we didn't continue down that road. It's kind of a, if there was a lawless part of town, it'd probably be over there because there's really nothing over in this area. No big shops or anything, no casinos, no factions. There's just not much over here. So when he warns you about the thugs, there's probably going to be some thugs over here. This is actually the area where, if you have the Wild Wasteland perk, you can get mugged by a bunch of old ladies. Which is great, right? Fucking rolling pins trying to beat you with them. I want to take a look around here real quick. This little building will become important next episode when we do another quest. But if you remember, a few episodes ago I mentioned that there was a body that you can find around Freeside somewhere of a familiar face. I want to say it's in this part of town somewhere. I just have to find it. I thought it was near the train tracks, but I guess not. Could be over here maybe. Maybe not. I'm not sure exactly where. I might have to look it up in between episodes, because I'm not seeing it. This building here is also going to be important a little later on, but we're not going to go there now. We're just going to continue on to Cerulean Robotics in this little section of town here. It's going to be down that alleyway. But again, I'm just going to look through here real quick. I'm not seeing the body anywhere. Check out this last little area of land. And yeah, he is not here, so I'm gonna have to look up where the body is in between episodes. No big deal, no big deal. This is Cerulean Robotics here. There are gonna be some rats and stuff inside that you'll have to kill. It should be super easy to kill at this point. Super easy to kill. We're gonna take a look around. We got a star bottle cap here. There should be a skill magazine somewhere in the building as well. We got a Protectron here with some energy cells we might as well take. An inaccessible door. This is gonna lead back to the main room here. With nothing really important in it. You check in here, you have a bunch of different stuff that probably go a good way towards fixing up that kitchen, but what we want, I think, is under here somewhere. I think. No, it is not. I want to say the skill magazine is like underneath something. That kind of scared me a little, not gonna lie. That loud noise out of nowhere. I'm not seeing this skill magazine anywhere. Oh well. I definitely want to grab it. The giant rats aren't gonna have anything important on them, so no point in looting them. Keep looking around. We have 50 lockpick now. We can actually unlock some more stuff that we couldn't before. So that's kind of cool. We got the terminal access card here. Got a paint gun, some sensor modules, and another rat here. Another dead rat. Keep looking around. We have the access card there, but there's definitely more stuff to grab here that I'm not seeing anywhere. If you aren't able to do this on your own, there's a bunch of stuff that'll basically let you do it all manually. But like I said, I'm not seeing it anywhere here. I want to say it's in this area. It should be. Plus again, there's just a skill magazine that I'm missing somewhere. Should be a key laying around somewhere for that cabinet that we unlocked. But I don't see it anywhere. It's not on a desk. There's the skill magazine right there, lying congressional style. So we got that. That's cool. Take one more look through here. And over here. Got a knife there. And nothing else, it looks like. It's kind of lame. Oh well, I mean, we got the thing unlocked, we have the access card, so we can upload a programming routine, but we don't have one. We can run the diagnostic routine. All systems are nominal. We need that programming card, which I want to say is in here somewhere too, so we kind of have to find it. Great. That was where we got the access card. This is where my curse of not being able to find anything is really gonna screw me over. Because I know it's in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be in this room. In this little break room area. But I'm not seeing it. It's not on the desk anywhere. Got a bottle cap in there. That's the sex bot right there. I just I can't remember how to get it. There should be an option to upload the thing ourselves. Do I have enough science for it? That might be the issue there. I think it's a 60 science. It's no big deal. We should definitely have a programmer's digest there. And there we go. Now we have the science. Routine is accepted. And we have the sex bot coming out now. His name is Fisto.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
No.
I am programmed for your pleasure. Please assume the position.
My pleasure is for you to work at the Atomic Wrangler.
Fisto will report to the Atomic Wrangler for further orders. Yes, sir.
And there we go. That there is our sex bot. I'm a little upset that I didn't find the key or the paper note that I was supposed to find in here. There's a paper note too. Damn. That one should be easy to find. I would think, right? But I don't see that anywhere. There's the key right there. That'll unlock the cabinet. And like I said, there should just be a paper note somewhere telling you how to open this stuff or something. And I would think the paper note would be a lot easier to find, but I'm not seeing it. Oh well, I'm not upset about that. Let's go ahead and read this skill book though. It's gonna give us a permanent speech increase, which is nice. And yeah, now that we have our 3 workers for the Atomic Wrangler, let's go ahead and head back. Now it's this point here where you would walk out if you had Wild Wasteland and you would get attacked by, I think it's Mod's Muggers or something. It's 3 old ladies. But we don't have Wild Wasteland, so we aren't getting attacked. You can see Fisto just kind of trucking along, getting back to the Atomic Wrangler. We're going to run ahead of him and turn in this quest. I think it's been a pretty chill session. I've been doing all of Freeside here in one session, and you know, it's not really an intense area when it comes to quests. There's a lot to do, don't get me wrong, but there's not a lot of fighting or anything, so it's pretty chill just walking around doing everything, exploring the place, meeting all the different people. nice and easy before you go into the strip, you know? And it's good for experience and caps too. So it's already a plus in my book. If we head through here, this will be the shortcut to the Atomic Wrangler. So you don't have to go all the way around. Just walk through here. And here we are. Enter the building here. And I don't know if James is still out. It looks like no one is out right now. Let's go see if we can find them. Oh, Francine is coming out. We might have to wait till nighttime to talk to James, because James is in his room there. No big deal, no big deal. It's like pretty early in the morning, so we'll have to wait a while. But go ahead and wait a bit. I'm not sure on the exact times where they switch out, but 10 o'clock should be fine. And here he is. Looks like they're both out right now.
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
Hey, so I got the ghoul and a cowboy.
Imagine that. What's his name and when's he start? A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference.
I got the smooth talker.
And who would that be? That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. At least let to shut up occasionally. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer.
And the sex bot.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
Sure you aren't, buddy. But let's discuss payment first.
Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now. It is! It will? My god, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it. Looks like that gives us a full roster of new ass to sell. Good work. Enjoy the bonus.
And that does it for that. We got a 50 cap bonus. Not great, but it's something. We did get another level up, however.
Yep.
We are liked in Freeside, which is great. Let's go ahead and level out our stuff. 65 speech. 60 melee weapons. Looks like all of our stuff is kind of at an odd thing, which I don't like. But we'll just roll with it for now. Go with medicine now. Lockpick. And I think, you know what? We're gonna drop lockpick back down and put that into barter. That way we have it for skill checks. And we have Beatrix here in her snazzy new outfit, just running up to the bar. Interesting. But yeah, that just about does it for the Atomic Wrangler. Our next stop, next episode, is gonna be at the King's School of Impersonation. We're finally gonna meet the man himself, the King of Freeside. Not the real king, but you can tell, obviously, the connection there. This is Vegas, you know. It had to be there somewhere, so we'll get to know that next episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Nyxus Gaming. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.